You are looking at one of the youngest self-made billionaires ever. While Nike, Adidas and Reebok spent millions on outdated marketing, he built a 1.4 billion empire using methods they wouldn't dream of. The GymShark blueprint to blowing up any business is unmissable. Picture this: Birmingham 2012. A 19-year-old college student is delivering pizzas for $8 an hour.
Pizza?
Dreaming of something bigger. Between deliveries, he's glued to YouTube, watching fitness videos and coding basic workout apps in his spare time. The teenager, Ben Francis. Ben lived two lives. By day, he studied IT at university. At night, he delivered pizzas to make ends meet, but he had bigger dreams. While everyone else was partying, Ben was in the gym. While they slept, he was coding workout apps, until he noticed something.
University life for me was essentially, it was very functional. I went into Aston in the day, I'd do my lectures. I'd normally finish those lectures about 4 or 5 o'clock. I'd then go from there to Pizza Hut and I'd do my shift, which would normally be from 5 till 10, half 10 by the time you've cleaned up. I had massive freedom because if I was in the restaurant, I could essentially, I'd get a free pizza every shift, which was brilliant. I would be pot washing if I was in the restaurant, and if I wasn't, I'd be out obviously delivering the pizza. In which case, I could mess around on my phone in between, in between deliveries. I could read stuff, or by the time I'd started GymShark, I could respond to customer queries in between my deliveries, which was perfect for me.
The fitness industry had a blind spot. Every piece of gym wear was terrible, baggy, unflattering, impossible to show off your hard work. Traditional brands like Nike were spending millions on fancy marketing, but they didn't understand one simple truth about gym culture.
When we got it, I realised that there was nothing out there like what we wanted to wear. So we spent everything we had on a screen printer and a sewing machine, and we started to design our own answer to fitness wear, which is longer, stretchier and more fitted. At this stage, that every single GymShark product was custom made. I remember spending hours and hours printing the t-shirts, sewing the t-shirts, designing all the logos and then printing them off, burning them into screens. This was the most manual time for GymShark.
Real lifters don't care about flashy ads. They care about results and progress, about showing off their gains. So Ben did something crazy. He bought a sewing machine and a screen printer. Right there in his mom's garage, GymShark was born. And Ben's first move was pure genius.
I went home and I was chatting to my mum and my nan, who know how to sew and so on. And it was that made me think, right, I'm going to buy a sewing machine and a screen printer at the time and sort of make the product myself. And to be honest, the GymShark website was because I'd never made a website in fitness that would transact, so it wouldn't sell things. So it was more of a test, almost like previously I would test myself, could I make an app that would do this? And then I wanted to do it. Could I create an iPhone app that would do that? And then I managed to do it. Then it was all these different things, and this was just me making a website that would transact.
Instead of trying to compete with Nike's massive advertising budget, he did something different. He looked at who was really influencing gym culture. It wasn't celebrities, it wasn't athletes, it was YouTubers.
I was absolutely obsessed with YouTube. Whilst I was working, I remember watching Scott Herman and Scooby, every single video that they would ever upload. Matt August, Chris Lovato, Jeff Side, Lex, Alan, just watched them all the time. And as massive fans, we decided to send them the GymShark product. Lex was the first person to ever get GymShark product, the first GymShark athlete. I remember when he got it and he gave us his feedback and he uploaded a video in it. It was just the coolest thing ever. At the time, no one else was doing this. Now it's called influencer marketing, but at the time it just came totally natural to us.
So, for just $500 a month per influencer, Ben started sending free clothes to fitness YouTubers. Traditional brands thought he was crazy, but Ben understood something they didn't. Trust can't be bought with flashy ads. It has to be earned through authentic connections. Then came the big risk, 2013. Ben bet everything on a single event. He spent £300,000, almost everything they had, on a booth at Body Power, Europe's biggest bodybuilding expo. Everyone said he was insane, but what happened next would shock the industry.
We launched a product for the event, so we took the product there and we launched it at the event, which also wasn't available online. Teased that on Facebook, because at the time that was the only sort of social platform that we had, as well as YouTube. And we brought our heroes to the event, people that we idolised and admired for years, and those people were YouTubers. or now as people call them, influencers. I'm sort of there unloading stuff out of the van. You're probably 30 yards away from the lorry loader to the loading bay to the stand. And as I'm walking over to the stand with the box, I'm seeing a flood, like hundreds and hundreds of people flooding straight from the NEC entrances to the GymShark's stand. And you know, at first in that moment you think, this can't actually be true. I can't believe that this is actually going on. Are they going to go past the stand? I was thinking of every sort of reason as to why this is nothing to do with us. But literally floods of people were there to see GymShark.
Their daily sales exploded overnight, from $450 to $45 per day. A 100x increase that proved Ben's crazy bet had paid off. But the real genius? Ben built something no other fitness brand had. A 40-person data team dedicated to understanding what gym goers wanted. They combined data from everywhere: purchase history, workout patterns, fitness app usage, Instagram engagement. The insights were revolutionary.
We are very involved with the designers. We will get involved with general line planning and range planning. So this will involve colours, size curves, and this is to make sure that we've got the ideal split across everything. So we will literally work right up until the last point of PO submission to make sure that we've got the best selection of data and that we are buying spot on for what the customer wants.
They could predict exactly when someone needed new gear. If their data showed most people did deadlifts on Thursday, they'd promote straps on Wednesday. Every move was calculated, every launch perfectly timed. But in 2007, Ben did something that shocked everyone.
I got massively into the gym when I was like 16, 17 years old. So what I did is, because I didn't have any money at the time, I was a pizza delivery driver, I loaded up a load of supplements onto the website and drop shipped all those supplements just because I wanted to be involved in some way in the fitness community. Later on, I wanted to put clothes onto the website and no one made the clothes that we wanted to wear. So we brought a screen printer and a sewing machine and started to make them ourselves. So in terms of making this brand the biggest thing in the world, I quickly realised that I need people to do what they're really, really good at, and I need to focus on what I'm really, really good at.
Our department's job is to just bring the noise, get the humans to the website and make sure the traffic is crazy. We need to know when we do, the platform's going to hold up, and because we had some bad experiences in the past where stuff went down, went wrong, whatever else. So like Black Friday, for example, we mapped everything out, so every single social media post was out on a table in front of us. We went through it with a fine-tooth comb.
He stepped down as CEO. Why? Because he realized his ego was holding GymShark back. He brought in Steve Hewitt from Reebok to teach him how to run a global brand. The results were mind-blowing.
If we go right back to the start, I had a vision, I had an idea, and I was so passionate about it. I just want GymShark to be a truly iconic, great brand, a leader in culture, and helps inspire people around the world. That was a period of great self-reflection for me. And what am I bad at? What am I good at? And I decided to lean into my strengths. In the early days, I'd have gone, I'm introverted, shy, and I'm not good at people management. But I didn't want to identify with those things. You should be able to look at those things and try and solve them. Everything came crashing down around me because there was nowhere to hide. Like, that definitely hit me and it definitely hurt me, and I really felt like I was carrying that burden. Honestly, just keep trying and don't be afraid to fail. I think that's so important.
By 2020, GymShark was unstoppable. Revenue shot up 78% to $608 million. Valuation hit $1.5 billion, growing faster than both Nike and Lululemon combined. What was their secret?
GymShark has come a long way since its founder, Ben Francis, started making pieces of fitness wear in his parents' garage nearly a decade ago. But by 2020, the fast-growing fitness wear brand was valued at more than £1 billion and had been sported by a number of Hollywood stars. After spending 6 years gaining experience in several senior roles in the company, Francis returned to the CEO role in 2021 with ambitious plans for expansion.
In Canada, you've got Lulu, and in the States, you've got great brands like Nike and Under Armour, and in Germany, you've got Adidas and Puma. I really think GymShark can be the UK's answer to those brands.
They mastered modern community building. While other brands pushed ads, GymShark created content that mattered. Daily workout videos, training tips, success stories. They weren't selling clothes anymore, they were selling belonging, and the community exploded. Their TikToks got millions of views. Their YouTube channel never stopped growing. But more importantly, the customers became the content. Every transformation photo, every PR video, every gym selfie built the brand stronger. Ben had realized something crucial. Modern brands aren't built by marketing departments. They are built by communities. They are built by authentic stories. They are built by founders who aren't afraid to share their journey.
The beauty about building brand communities is that you already know the people you want to create the group for. If you're creating a brand community, then you have a brand. If you have a brand, then you've done your research on your audience and you know exactly who you want to help. So let's look at how you can bring those people together and help them in the process.
He started his own YouTube channel, but not to sell products. Instead, he gave people a raw, unfiltered look behind the scenes of building GymShark. Every failure, every victory, every lesson learned. The impact was incredible. Ben's personality, his mission became his competitive advantage. When you share your journey, trust builds automatically. Customers are loyal to you. Sales, opportunities, and luck surface area increases. But there's an even bigger lesson here.
So for me now, I'm really focused on one, being the best that I can possibly be, grow myself and be as brilliant as I can be. But equally, I want GymShark to inspire as many people as possible. That's really, really important to me. And that's about improvement both physically and mentally as well. Because if you go back to my initial day one transformation, that was both mental and physical. And I think people underestimate the mental benefits of going to the gym.
The creator revolution is just getting started. The days of faceless companies are over. For founders looking to build a GymShark of their niche, be authentic. Share your story, don't neglect community. Your personal brand is your secret weapon.